Hey guys, GreatGamer34 here. Today I have a new computer build thing that I'm doing. I guess it's a new build, but I'm using old parts also. I'm using my old case, my old CPU, my old graphics card, new RAM, new motherboard, and another hard drive. So right here we got the Western Digital 1TB blue drive. Very reliable drive. I use this in a couple other builds I've done, and I love it. And it's SATA 3, 6 gigabits per second, so that's an improvement over my SATA 2. Ripjaws X, G-Skill RAM, pretty sure, yeah, Ripjaws X. It's blue, obviously, and it's gonna be blue. It's blue because it matches my motherboard that I just got. It matches my power supply. It matches the case because I'm going with the blue and white kind of theme. It is 1866 megatransfers per second, or megahertz, whatever you want to call it, with a CAS latency of 8, which means extreme performance out of it. And I'm not going to have to overclock it because I don't want to mess with that on an AMD system. And then we got one last thing. Here it is. We have the MSI 970A G43. 970 means the 970 chipset, so I guess it's Crossfire. It says something about Crossfire there, but it only has 116X lane. Windows 8, Windows 7 compatible, FX series processors, and 9 series chipset. I've went over that already. On the back here, we see that it says that we have two PS2 ports, 4 USB 3.0 or 2.0, 2 USB 3.0 LAN port, and 6 audio channel ports, I guess. It just has some more specifications, and now let's open it up. So on the top we get 2 SATA 6 cables, which is nice. We get drivers and utilities disk, which I'd just recommend throwing that out because you download them on the internet, the updated ones. The I/O bracket on the back, that's very nice. We get a quick install guide. By the size of it and the multi-language, it's going to take a while to get through to find English if it's even on here, but it should be. So yeah, there's a quick install guide. And then we have our manual, which has what every slot is, what slots you should occupy first in the RAM, kind of deal. And then we get to the real big part of it. The motherboard. I want to be careful with this, baby. Here it is. The MSI 970 G43. So let's just go over it. Here's a x16 port. Here's a x4 in a X6 interface. X16. I'm pretty sure on that. Don't quote me. We have 2 PCI slots, 2 PCI Express slots. It's a brown PCB. I wish it was black, but I couldn't get that. We have our USB 3.0 header. We have a couple USB 2.0s. We have our HD audio here. On the back here is our audio. Those look like they double for eSATA, which they might very well could be. Along with USB 2.0, like I said before, all of that good stuff. Here's our socket itself. RAM slots, 24-pin power connector, 8-pin power connector. We have some fan headers all around, which is nice. And we have SATA 3, 6 gigs per second there and there. And overall, pretty nice board. So I'm going to go ahead, put my processor in. I guess I'll do that on camera. I don't know, but okay, guys. Might not be able to see me, but there I am. Alright, now we're going to install our RAM. So I'm going to open it up. We get a little G-Skill sticker, which is red, unfortunately. But I love stickers, so what does it matter? I'm just popping the RAM out now. Probably shouldn't use that analogy, but popped out. Very nice heat spreader on it. There's a notch. It's going to go in. I'm going to put it in the blue slots for dual channel mode. So I'm going to go ahead and put them back. Alright. push down firmly. And then one is installed. We have one more. Here's the other one. It's going to go in slot in the other blue slot for dual channel mode, like I said previously. Got to line it up and push her in. And we snap up all these, make sure they're all in, and our RAM's installed. So you may be wondering, why do I have two motherboards here? This is my old motherboard, dusty and everything, still has a CPU in it. I'm going to remove the CPU and install it in here. So first step is to remove the retention ring on that side. Second step is to do it over here. I'm searching for the gold arrow, which is in this corner over here. And I'm just going to wiggle it a little bit, because it doesn't want to come out. There we go. And there it is. Check to make sure you didn't damage any of the pins, and if you did, don't touch them. Our gold arrow is over there, so our gold arrow is going to go. Our gold arrow is actually here. My bad. So good thing I double checked. And what this means is we're going to line up this gold arrow with the little arrow over here. It's installed. So now there's no use for my old motherboard anymore, which, as you can see, a lot smaller, a lot older. It still has SATA 2. Yeah, quite an ugly motherboard compared with this new one. Okay, so now I have to put my CPU cooler, which happens to be upside down right now because I got to flip it around, and it's going to have the fan on this side here instead of this side because I want it to exhaust air up. So how we do this is I grab my thermal paste. I'm going to use my little spreader here to make sure that it's not liquid at first coming out. Okay, so it's not. And I'm just going to do a little there. And my heatsink glue paste, thermal paste, whatever you want to call it, is now done. Slide that back in. First locate a fan header, which is right there. I'm going to make sure that I can orient it. Okay, this is how it's going to be oriented. And I just stick this in. There we go. Stick that on there. It's gonna have to go this way. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here it is, finished, hooked up. It may seem a little loud, but it's really not. Yep. So the build's finished, and it's booting up the screen. Yeah. I'm gonna have to reinstall some drivers and do some stuff, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.